Hello, thanks a lot for joining here, and I'm really giving you a warm welcome for joining this character building session series. And today we are going to see the skit that was played by the students, and this is a skit of a college life. You are seeing all the kids lined up here, and these people are playing the role of college students. I'm playing two roles here. One is the role of Manish, the student who has got no values, and other role is Akbar. It's going to be really wonderful and enjoyable. Continue watching. Well, the name of the college is Victoria College, and it is led by a principal who is very strict. His name is Alexander, and he levies lots of strict rules in the college. And some students really want to have some protestations against the strict rules. There is a student called as Manish. Now, this guy is not very much driven, and good qualities are rarely present in him. He carries weapons to the classroom, and he has got his own peer group who are really supportive for him. And 75% of the class is completely against him. They are against the idea of a student carrying weapon into the college campus. But this guy is really very much notorious, and he shows lots of anti-characteral attributes to the students, which the principal is also finding very helpless. This guy literally dominates everyone. He tries to push lots of negative values into the mind of the people, and the value system of the students really go for a toss. And in comes an idea into Mr. Alexander's mind. He wants to recruit a new hostel warden because Manish and the other people are mostly staying in the hostel. So Alexander wants to recruit a hostel warden, common for both boys and girls hostel. And the warden's name is Akbar. He is recruited, and this decision of Alexander has been taken after the protestations done by the students. So students really have a stereotypical thinking that the new hostel warden Akbar is also going to be strict like Alexander. So there happens a revolt. Students are ready, and they get more enraged when Akbar tries to visit the college, and they are planning for an attack towards Akbar when Akbar first of all comes into the campus. And here you see I'm playing both the role of Akbar and Manish. So this is my dual role. So you are seeing Akbar getting into the campus, and students are really having the unrest, and they are administering attack towards him. But this guy has got some mesmerizing talent, right? So Akbar has got some preamble information about all the students, and here what he does is he explains all the characteristic traits of each and every student, and students are really stunned listening to it. So he comes into the campus and earns the respect of the student. For the first time, somebody in Victoria College is really considered to be the fond entity of the students, and that's Akbar. And students gradually start liking him, and the tutor system is the new form of innovation he brings into the college. And the first and foremost thing that Akbar does is to have an encounter with Manish. So here a student is being replaced as Akbar, and I go back to the role. I switch back to the role of Manish, and it is the conversation between Akbar and Manish. So Akbar is not actually very strict towards Manish. As you can see, he is very calm, and he does not want to impose any strict rules on Manish. But at the same time, he was very strict in one point, and the point is the negative factor Manish has to be escalated from the college, because he tries to bring some tutor system, but he wants the other people. So what happens is he makes the tutor system, and knowingly or unknowingly, these people are really good. The protesters are really good in character basis. So he forms the triad and dyad team, and he explains to the people what kind of difference they can bring up when they are forming themselves as operative team. And when these things go on a proper basis, then students like Manish will automatically change. That's what is the plan of Akbar. So he rather insists this as an intervention into the mind of the students, and students really like this idea. And once they start performing in the way, they literally feel that there is a very good aura that's been brought into Victoria College campus, and students get into the proper operative mode. So here, the 3 character building traits are administered. Point number 1, people have faults and people have adversities in their mind. We got to learn to accept with those adversities. Not all the time we can spend our energy towards changing the faults and changing the value system of people, but sometimes it becomes mandatory for us to adjust their levels of behavior and go accordingly, just like these students have started getting attuned towards the character Manish. And the next one is, no matter how things are going bad, you can always really stand and feel strong like a soldier. So it doesn't mean that you have to react for every situation towards a person like Manish. And you have to understand that every day is a character building day, and you have to keep marching with the head held high and trying and thinking about the adversities and falling prey for all the negative circumstances is not the option, right? So that's the second thing that is suggested over here. And the third thing is, team dynamics always bring a very good benefit. So when you are working with a team, shunning the ego and getting towards the like-minded people and walk towards a common cause, things can literally change. So that's what the people have understood from this skit, and it is a real good character building skit. And I thoroughly enjoyed playing the role along with these dynamic millennials, and I'm really happy that these people were able to understand. And the full skit was about a movie's length, almost about 2 hours. So I have put that entire skit into 8 minutes span for your better understanding, and hope you got your learning out of this. And I'll be back with more. Thank you very much. Live strong and keep shining.